I'm Jim Clark, Assistant Sports Information Director here at Cedarville University, talking today with our NCAA Division II Compliance Coordinator, Drew Howard. And Drew, you've just returned recently from the NCAA Convention in Indianapolis. Just give us a quick recap of some of the things that happened there.
Convention was a really good time for Cedarville. We went out there with Dr. Brown, our president, Teresa Clark, the FAR, and a large group of athletic administrators. We got a chance to meet and greet with some people, go to a lot of educational sessions, and meet with the conference, the new conference, and the business session on Saturday.
Well, I know some of the things that happened really relate to Cedarville specifically, but why don't you touch on the membership legislation that was passed?
NCAA Division II passed 3 pieces of legislation on Saturday, and all 3 pieces were big for the controlled growth of Division II. The first piece really changed when a new conference is eligible for the benefits that come with being a new conference. Changed automatic qualification and some things like that. The other 2 pieces touched on conference size, conference growth, region growth, how many schools you need in a conference, and all those things. All those pieces were very important to Cedarville, not necessarily for what they said, but since those pieces passed overwhelmingly, they paved the way for the membership committee, which decides who gets in and what conferences are created to lift the Division II conference moratorium that was in place. And that will allow the GMAC, the Great Midwest Athletic Conference, and Cedarville University to be seen as potentially having a new Division II conference.
One of the other things that might be of interest, quickly, just talking about recruiting things that were passed as well.
Yeah, the recruiting legislation was a big deal. They passed quite a few pieces of legislation that will really allow our coaches and potential prospective student athletes to form relationships a lot earlier. Starting June 15th, before prospects' junior year, they can now talk to the coach on the phone as many times as they want to. They can text message, email, visit off campus, and all those are big changes from where we were last year. So the coaches have a lot more flexibility to start relationships sooner and to get to know the prospects in an effort to try and cut down on transfers and just really look at recruiting very hard. The proposals were encouraged by the D2 presidents and the Division II Student Athlete Advisory Council. So really exciting time for Division II, a lot of changes, and this will be a fun summer, see how it plays out.
Well, these are exciting days here at Cedarville as the transition continues. We are in our final months of the provisional year. It's got to be a really exciting time for you as well.
It is. We've worked really hard the past 2 years. All of campus really has, from admissions, financial aid, registrar, have worked really hard with support from Dr. Brown to do this process and do it right. And we're in the last few months, last semester, last push, and we're going to finish the way we started. And we're going to do it well at a high level that represents Cedarville well. And hopefully this summer we get good news that we are full Division II members. And that'll be a really exciting time for our coaches, student athletes, administrators, and hopefully our fans and alumni as well.
Very good. We've been talking to Drew Howard, NCAA Compliance Coordinator here at Cedarville. I'm Jim Clark. Thanks for watching.